I have always been that girl who always likes to entertain, always can find a reason to have a party, and who always likes to bring out all of her new dishes, in which I call my toys, out so that everyone can see. I've never allowed my dwelling to determine if I'm going to have a party or not, and neither should you. Today's video, I'm going to share with you how I would entertain in a smaller space. We're going to turn my home, the downstairs area, into an apartment. But today, we're going to showcase it how I would use it if I was entertaining a small group. I hope you enjoyed this video and that I give you some tips on how to entertain in a small space. Now for this entertaining party, we're going to use the sofa table. And this is, let's say we don't have a dining room or it's a very small space. We're using a sofa table. I have two books here that I'm using as risers, and I have these appetizer plates. I'm using the appetizer plates, one, because they're small, two, is because people can carry them around in their hand, and it's perfect to have to carry your bite-sized items that you will be serving. And then we have this chafing dish here, and this is one of the porcelain chafing dishes. And I like these because, one, I can keep my hot items hot. Two, I have the burner underneath that I can use the tea light, and it doesn't take up a lot of space. Now behind this chafing dish, the ceramic chafing dish, I have a two-tiered stand. This is where we're going to take the buffet vertically up. On this stand, on the top, I would have some mixed nuts for my guests to nosh on as well. And at the bottom, I would have my chips or my crackers that will accommodate the dips that I would have in my chafing dish. So my chafing dish will hold something hot, because you have people coming to your house. You want to have things that will kind of make them full, but you want them in appetizer sizes. Now this is another dish here, and it also has a warmer underneath the bottom. And so this one I would use for some type of sandwiches. They have the turkey and Swiss sandwiches. You can also make the meatball sandwiches in here, and they're already cut up, and you have your utensil just to scoop it out of the dish. And then we're taking this party vertical again. Here we have our three-tiered stand, and at the bottom here I would have like some type of fruit salad. In the middle I would have cheeses, and at the top I would have maybe some type of a mixed salad, or a caprese salad would be really nice. And on each tier I would have the proper utensils that will accommodate whatever is on this dish. Now on here would be cheeses. And so if I were to have 4 or 5 guests, I would use these really cute appetizer spoons with the cheese forks, and each one of them says something different. Treat. This one is pick me. The other one says has another saying. But these will be really great, and they're also great for so your guests can identify which fork was theirs, and they can pick their cheeses and put it on their plate and walk away. And then at the bottom, like I said, I would use that for another, maybe some fruit down there. But this is great to have, and it takes your buffet vertically again, and you don't have everything all on one level. Now remember, just because you are in a smaller space does not mean that you can't entertain. I have not always been in a home. There was a time where I lived in a studio, and I always had parties. There were times when we lived in a 1,200 square feet apartment, and I still had parties. I do not allow the size of my home to dictate if I'm going to entertain or not. I love to entertain, and at the end of the day, your friends and your family are coming to spend time with you. They don't care about all the other little things that you may think they care about. I've had parties where I did not have enough seating and people sat on the stairs and we were just fine. So don't worry about the little things. Think about what you're going to feed your guests, the feeling that they're going to receive when they come and spend time with you and your family, and the enjoyment that you're going to receive by entertaining them and making them feel at home. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I gave you some useful information and that you can use some of the information that I gave you in your entertaining. And then always remember that wherever you have your buffet, that your drink station should not be far away. So like I said, we're going to entertain around the house, and I'm going to share with you this holiday season how you can entertain, whether you're in a home, you're in an apartment, or you can be in a condo. It's not going to matter. We're going to make your guests feel at home. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video, but before I go, you know what I always say. The next time you're in town, you can always stop by Juani's house, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.